So this video is a continuation of what the last video talked about. In the last video, we found the missing side of a triangle by using the tangent ratio. We can also use the tangent ratio to find a missing angle. Just wanted to talk a little bit about how you would use this with your calculator. When I want to figure out a missing angle, just like with an equation, I need to do the inverse to isolate the variable. My variable right here is theta, which is representing an angle. The opposite of tangent is inverse tangent. On your calculator, if you select second tan, that will take care of isolating the variable. I need to do that to both sides, so I'm going to inverse tan this side as well. That's all that it takes to find a missing angle. It's actually not very complicated. You just need to make sure you use second tan to find it. Let's take a look at a couple examples checking them out. Just like in the last question, I have right here my opposite, my adjacent, so that's why they're in the places that they are. And I want to do the inverse tangent. That's what's behind these boxes here. I do that to both sides, and when I do that to both sides, I find out my angle. So take a second and plug in your information to your calculator. We come up with the angle of 61 degrees. You start to notice some patterns too if you notice if the opposite side is greater than the adjacent side. Since we've gone through a couple of them already, I'd like you to take the time to try this one on your own. Please pause the video, take a minute and see if you can find out what the correct angle measure would be. When you find the inverse tangent, you find out that this angle degree is 39 degrees. Just like with the last video, I have a question that I wanted to ask you to bring back to class tomorrow that we will discuss.